start the fight, breaking down the walls in the dead of night. I don't come for peace, I come for the storm. Fanboys melt quick when the truth gets warm. Saw content's high, I'm collecting those tears. Just got started, but I'm cutting through fears. I'm not here for brand deals, I'm not for sale. I expose your lies, rip off the veil.
With the first night of Gamescom officially behind us, it's time to take a step back and really look at what went down. Gamescom isn't just any gaming event, it's Europe's largest and most influential showcase, a place where developers, publishers, and fans coverage to see the future of gaming. It's where announcements can make or break a year, where hype is born, and where the biggest trends in our industry are set. For many gamers, it's a week that's particularly sacred, a moment to marvel at the trailers, try out demos, and imagine the worlds they'll soon be exploring. Now let's be honest, this year's has had some hiccups. There were moments that felt sloppy, pacing issues in the presentations, and a few announcements that underwhelmed or seemed rushed. Not every reveal landed perfectly, and some of the production choices could have been sharper. But here's the thing, despite a few missteps, there were generally incredible games shown here. Titles that reminded us why we love gaming in the first place. From massive AAA adventures to charming indie games, there were flashes of brilliance that made all the long live streams and crowded exhibition halls worth it. Some of these games aren't just worth a glance, they demand your attention. They are the kinds of experiences that will dominate conversation, fill streams, and push consoles to their limits. And for those of you who want to make sure you don't miss out, I've narrowed down the 3 standout titles from Gamescom that I believe every gamer should clear their schedule for. These aren't just games that look pretty on a trailer, these are experiences that could define the rest of the year and possibly even the decade. Out of all the announcements at Gamescom, one game truly stole the spotlight for action fans, Ninja Gaiden 4. Team Ninja returns to the stage with a jaw-dropping look at the next installment in the legendary series, and they did not hold back. The new gameplay footage showcased everything veteran fans have been waiting for: lightning-fast combat, intricate enemy encounters, and a world that feels alive, dangerous, and endlessly immersive. This installment introduces an entirely new protagonist, Yakumio, a young ninja prodigy whose story is deeply tied to the legendary Ryu. Yakumio brings a fresh perspective to the series while honoring the legacy that made Ninja Gaiden a cornerstone of the action genre. The trailer at Gamescom didn't just tease flashy moves and combos, it hinted at a depth of story, the high stakes of the adventure, and the way players will move seamlessly through a futuristic, treacherous, beautiful world. What stood out most was the intensity of the combat. Every attack, every dodge, every clash felt purposeful, challenging, and intuitive. Whether you're a longtime fan of the series or a newcomer eager for your first taste, Ninja Gaiden 4 promises adjustable difficulty settings that let you tailor the experience. Beginners can step into the shoes of Yakumio and feel like a true ninja, while veterans can push themselves to the absolute limits of a master ninja gameplay. And let's talk about style. The art direction is phenomenal. Neon-lit cityscapes, shadowed alleyways, and futuristic architecture combine to create a setting that feels cinematic without losing the fast-paced momentum the series is known for. The glowing armor and high-tech aesthetic of Yakumio make every move visually striking, while enemies are designed to test skills, timing, and strategy. Gamescom attendees were lucky enough to get hands-on time with the game at the Xbox booth. Was overwhelmingly positive. It's clear that Ninja Gaiden 4 isn't just riding on past glory, it's redefining what modern action games can be, and is doing so with both reverence for its roots and an eye towards innovation. For everyone who's been following the series, the October 21st, 2025 release can't come soon enough. Every glimpse we got at Gamescom only heightened the anticipation. Ninja Gaiden 4 has the potential to be one of the defining action games of the year, and perhaps even the decade. With its intense combat, deep story, and gorgeous world, it's a must-play for fans of the genre, and the one that will leave both new players and longtime veterans counting down the days until they can step into Yakumio's shoes themselves. The next game that really captured my attention and made me pause in awe was LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Yes, LEGO and Batman together again, but this time it's more ambitious, more thrilling, and more immersive than we've seen in over a decade. And let me tell you, if you're a fan of LEGO games, Batman, or just a smart, fun action, this is one title you absolutely need to keep an eye on. What makes this game special isn't just the nostalgia of seeing the Dark Knight in LEGO form, though that alone is enough to excite longtime fans. It's the way the developers at TT Games and Warner Bros. Have taken everything we love about Batman and merged it with a signature LEGO charm, creating a world that is visually stunning, endlessly interactive, and filled with layers of depth. Gotham City has never looked this good in LEGO. From towering rooftops to shadow alleys, the city feels alive, dangerous, and full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Players step into the story of Bruce Wayne as he trains and grows into a hero we know, forming the legendary Bat family along the way. You'll see Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing, Catwoman, and even Jim Gordon as allies in this expansive adventure. And of course, the Rogue Gallery is back in full force. The Joker, Bane, Poison Ivy, Ra's al Ghul, the Penguin, all the iconic villains you expect now brought to life with LEGO playful and dynamic twists. Combat in Legacy of the Dark Knight is a game changer for LEGO action games. The all-new system blends fluid, fast-paced combos with strategic gadgets used. Whether you're sliding into enemies with acrobatic precision countering attacks or taking them out stealthily from above, every encounter feels satisfying and impactful. And it's not just Batman. Partner characters bring their own tools and abilities, from Robin's line launcher to Catwoman's whip, giving player multiple ways to approach every challenge. But this game isn't just about fights, it's about exploration and discovery. Gotham becomes a playground of puzzles, side quests, hidden collectibles, and surprises around every corner. Grapple from rooftop to rooftop, glide over the streets, or drive the Batmobile and Batcycle in style. The freedom to move and experiment is breathtaking. You can even customize the Batcave, displaying vehicles, trophies, and Batsuits from across the franchise, letting players feel personally connected to their heroic journey. And don't worry, while this game is fun and accessible for newcomers, it doesn't shy away from challenges. With enhanced difficulty settings, including a new Dark Knight mode, veterans of LEGO or action games can push their skills to the limit, while newcomers can still enjoy the story and exploration at a comfortable pace. From the gameplay shown at Gamescom, it's clear this isn't just another LEGO spin-off. This is a full celebration of Batman's legacy, a title that honors every aspect of the Dark Knight, his detective genius, his combat prowess, his leadership of the Bat family, and his enduring fight against Gotham's underworld. And yet it never loses the sense of fun and creativity that LEGO games are famous for. This game is set to launch in 2026 for Nintendo Switch 2, PS5, Windows PC, and Xbox Series X. For Switch 2 owners, this is especially exciting. The hardware promises to make Gotham feel bigger, faster, and more alive than ever before. If there was ever a game to clear your schedule for, this is it. Whether you're reliving childhood memories, discovering Batman's story for the first time, or simply looking for an engaging, beautiful design adventure, this is the title you cannot miss. Now for this last game, this game was the most exciting one at Gamescom, and it came at the very end of the opening night. And it was a moment that left me and fans absolutely excited. If you thought last year's Black Myth Wukong was a phenomenal achievement, and let's be honest, selling 20 million copies in the first months proves just how big it was, then prepare yourself, because the developers at Game Science have something new in store. They closed the showcase with the review of the next entry in their acclaimed Black Myth series, Black Myth Zone Kua, which I probably just butchered. Now let me tell you why this announcement is so significant. First off, Black Myth Wukong wasn't just a hit. It redefined what modern action RPGs could achieve. It combined breathtaking graphics, intricate combat system, and deep-rooted Chinese mythology in a way that captured the imaginations of gamers worldwide. Fans had every right to expect a DLC or maybe some small content expansion, but Game Science decided to go bigger. They gave us an entirely new game, introducing Zhongkua, the legendary ghost-catching god whose story takes him between the realms of Hell and Earth. This isn't just a continuation, it's an evolution of a franchise that already set a high bar for action RPGs. The trailer, though cinematic, offered an electrifying glimpse into the world we'll soon explore. We saw characters interacting with subtle intrigue, shadows lurking in the corners, and a massive tiger carrying a mysterious figure through the landscape. All rendered in jaw-dropping detail, the visuals alone are enough to make this title feel like an instant classic. And while the gameplay hasn't yet been fully revealed, Game Science confirmed that Zhongkua will retain the series' hallmark, a single-player action RPG experience built on precision combat, deep lore, and a richly immersive world. Fans can expect the same level of intensity and challenge that made Wukong an instant favorite. What's truly exciting is how they announced this position Zhongkua as more than a single sequel. Geoff Knightley hinted that the story may continue westward, suggesting a broader narrative that could expand into a trilogy, giving players an epic saga to follow all over the coming years. Considering the critical and commercial success of Wukong, it's safe to say that anticipation for Zong is already sky high. Of course, patience will be required. Black Myth Zhuang in the early stages of development, so we don't have a release window yet, but the fact that Game Science chose to reveal it now at Gamescom on the global stage is a statement in itself. It's a signal to fans, to the industry, and to console manufacturers. This franchise is here to stay, and it's ambitious, beautiful, and culturally rich, and for PC and all mainstream consoles, this game promises accessibility without compromising quality, though like Wukong, it may seem staggered releases between platforms. So why should you care? Simple. Black Myth Zhuang is the next big thing in the action RPG. It's a continuation of one of the most visually stunning, mechanically satisfying, and narratively compelling series to emerge in recent memory. If you loved Wukong for its blend of myth, combat, and cinematic spectacle, then Zhong is shaping up to deliver all of that and more, possibly even surpassing its predecessor. In short, this reveal is a reminder of why Gamescom remains such an essential event in the gaming calendar. It's where surprises happen, where the future of gaming is hinted at, and where franchises like Black Myth continue to capture our imaginations. For everyone who wants to experience a story steeped in mythology, incredible action gameplay, and worlds that challenge both your reflexes and your mind, this is a game to watch and to make firmly on your calendar. Black Myth Zhuang may still appear. And now it's time to read off the members of the channel. We got Koros Objective, Maximilian Pegasus 88, Madfox 94, Shade Milkman, Oh No It's Justin, Brian Payne, Andy Ritz, J Wesby 65, Sea Stars Piplup, Astrius Lane, Maximus 2400, John Molina, and Dustin 360. Thank you so much for becoming part of the crew. And if you truly enjoy this content, why don't you think about becoming a member? It's only $1 a month. You get special emotes, badges, and you get a shout out at the end of each video until it becomes too long, and then it'll be turned into a credit roll. And also, I got an awesome merch lined up for you guys. I got amazing shirts, hoodies, I got coffee mugs, I got desk mats, I got a bunch of different kinds, so why don't you check it out also. And please like, share, and subscribe, and until next time guys, stay vigilant.
You can cry in the comments, but you won't survive. Like and subscribe if you feel that vibe. We're